What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another random Halo video. Today we're going to be expanding upon a video we did recently, or a few rather, regarding Halo Infinite's codings, and how, well, some of them are pretty fucking terrible, but some of them are actually pretty fucking good as well. Now, I'm not in any way saying that the coding system is good in its current state. I cannot stand by that. I can't stand by us not being able to choose our own basic colors, which more or less we kind of have with the cadet stuff, but not even being able to choose a secondary color is really stupid, and we still don't have basic colors like white or even black for that matter. But since the new season just dropped, we're going to be taking a look at some of the newer armor coatings that we've gotten and see just how good they are. The first new one on the list is Arbiter's Guard, which I don't know what this shade has to do with the Arbiter, and I actually kind of am a little bit triggered that they're using the Arbiter in Halo Infinite when there's no mention of the Arbiter. We didn't follow what happened to him after Halo 5, just anything in general. But the coating itself is nice. It's got a shiny sheen to it. The nice silver bits are really clean. And there's uniformity here. Like, there's an actual color scheme. This isn't just kind of like random colors slapped together. The Arbiter has united the keeps and formed a new alliance. The Swords of Sanghelios. Okay. Where the fuck were they when we needed them? They could have come and helped us with the Banished, especially after we came and helped them deal with Julim Dama's remnant dumbasses. I mean, you know, that's just me, though. The next one is Astral Drift. Now, this one I'm a little iffy on. I love the, like, aqua blue color and the shiny. And it's got some orange. It's got a little bit of gold in there on the elbows and then the shoulders. I mean, this is a pretty sick set of colors. Now, I feel like the distribution of the colors could have been a little bit better. But overall, I'm not mad about this one. This one is actually pretty solid. If the upper arms were blue and just add the orange there just somewhere else, it'd be really fucking solid. I really actually don't mind this coating at all. The blue is really fucking clean. So Cerulean Midnight kind of reminds me of another armor coating we had. And I'm not a super big fan of it, but I did want to point out I like the shiny, you guys know, I just like shiny shit. Especially shiny armor in Halo. But I like the shiny blue bits that they've added. It kind of breaks up this, like, digital camo pattern they have going. I swear we had another armor coating that was like this before. Yeah, it's on Obelisk Stone, which this one's just, It's just kind of dirty and grimy. That's like a better, cleaned up version. Covenant Frontline. Now, this may be probably one of the best coatings I've seen in this game. I mean, it's a nice, solid, deep blue. It is fucking shiny as all get out. There's some darker blue mixed in. You can see on the elbows and on the shoulders. There's some like darker gray and black bits. Like, I mean, this is a coating. This is a fucking coating, and honestly, it's so damn pretty. Like, this is the kind of coating that Justin would have wanted had you been able to actually, speaking of Justin, hello, from the future? Or is it from the past? Yeah, I don't know. This is the kind of coating that he would have wanted, and granted, I don't know, he keeps trying. He wants Halo Infinite to be good, so he might spend a couple bucks on it. Again, if it's only a couple bucks, like $2, he can spare $2. But if it's like, buy this bundle, he probably will say that's no fundle. Here's another coating that's really fucking good. It's called Midnight. Now, this is one you can get in the Battle Pass, but it's one of the paid, the premium. But I mean, the color combinations here are really nice. You got this like kind of cobalt blue for the tech suit. You've got almost like I guess it's basically white. It's like a dirty white color, which you don't even see on the color wheel up there. You've got that on the shoulders and the forearms. And then you got like this, it's kind of like a glossy black, but it's also gritty and like scratched to hell. You got the shiny dark blue in there. I mean, this is a pretty nice coating too. I don't like it as much as I like the Covenant one, but this is just, again, a pretty solid choice. They do really well with blue when they're not mixing it with orange shorts. Pacific Pitch is kind of interesting because I like the colors. I like the different colors, rather. The kind of like light teal, almost, I don't know what color I'd call that, but I like it. It's kind of like a seafoam, I guess, with the really dark, almost like a navy blue. And I'm not a fan of that dark of a shade of blue, but it does look nice. The light and the dark kind of contrast better than a lighter blue may have. But overall, this one's pretty good. It's not ridiculously outrageous. There's not randomness here and there. It's kind of pretty evenly paced between the dark blue and the seafoam. And, I mean, yeah, it's really not a bad coating. Papaya Dusk. Now, this is one that, looking at it, just looking at the color wheel, you would be like, okay, it's a lot of black, probably a little bit of orange. Although the middle, I guess, is supposed to be the core armor, so a lot of orange with black all over, but it's not quite. It is, but I feel like the black and the orange on the pants, on the legs, are kind of inverted. This could have been a really cool one. I would have really liked it better had they just kind of made the bottom half match the top half. POWERSUIT Hero. Now, this is one that, again, I'm not really a fan of because I don't like how they've spread the colors around. But I really wanted to highlight this one because, again, I like that kind of shiny teal color, and the shiny dark orange with the shiny lighter orange bits is really good. Like, I love the colors on this one. This is a really solid set of colors, and I love the metallic sheen. But I don't understand the distribution of the colors, and I'm really not a fan of that, but I did want to highlight at least the colors because that teal does look pretty fucking nice. Scarlet Blend, I actually hate this one. I'm highlighting this one because I like the really shiny red on it, but the rest of this coating is just ugly as sin, and it doesn't go together in the slightest bit. Sundered Star is a decent enough coating. I really like the metallic silver color, and it's got these almost copper bits. I don't even know if I could call it gold because it is such a darker hue. It still might be a goldish color, but I really like it. The only thing I don't like about this one is I don't like the burgundy. The burgundy, like, tech suit's really kind of weird to me. Or I guess that's not even the tech suit. Is that the armor underneath? Whatever it is, I don't like the burgundy. It just kind of, one, it's not a good color, in my opinion, and it kind of breaks up the shininess. And then we got this little bits of, like, matte black on the shoulders and on the helmet and sides of the leg. This is a really cool coating, too, if they just didn't have that burgundy. Sunfire, on the other hand, is, well, it's more or less like the coating, the Scarlet Skies coating, but unfinished. I don't know if I've gone over this one before. I feel like deja vu, or maybe, I don't know. It's a cool coating, but I just don't know how I feel about it because it looks unfinished. Like, that arm is still white, his leg is still white. It's a cool coating, but I feel like, honestly, Scarlet Skies is still just better. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, we have this coating, EXOGLOBIN, which is not a bad coating. I mean, I get it. You know, infection and zombie blood, it's green. Or, you know, radioactive ooze, it's green. Although that doesn't really fit infection in any way. But, I mean, it's pretty dope. It's not bad. The green is nice and bright lime radioactive green. We got a nice black coating underneath that you kind of really can't tell because the green just takes your attention away from it. But all in all, it's pretty solid coating. I'm not a huge fan of the splatter pattern, but the colors are nice. Then we got Jackknife, which anybody who's anybody, at least in my opinion, should be able to see the inspiration from this. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But if this is not an homage to Neon Genesis Evangelion, I would be fucking amazed. I mean, we already got Kuraba Shirako that was supposed to be influenced by the original Mobile Suit Gundam, although I don't feel that one really hit the mark. This one, on the other hand, super hits the mark. And again, if this isn't inspired by Neon Genesis Evangelion, I'd be fucking surprised. Now, just because I realize the inspiration, do I think it's good? I mean, it's not bad. It's a good visual representation of what they're going for. But to me, the colors and just, they don't go well together with the way they did it. I know it's supposed to be like, what's the best coatings? But I wanted to give credit to what I thought was a good idea, or where I think the inspiration came from. But I don't know. I'm undecided on whether or not I can get on board with this one. All right, well, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for what I think are the better additions that they've made to Season 4, at least as far as, their armor coatings go. There are a lot of not-so-great ones sprinkled in the mix as well, but, I mean, we got to give credit where credit's due. Everybody seems to think that I hate Halo Infinite, and I don't. Everybody seems to think I hate 343, and I don't. I just don't like them as much as Bungie, and I don't like really any of the Halo, the 343 titles as much as the original trilogy. And, I mean, that's just not going to change. But I think Halo Infinite has the potential to be good, and I want it to be good. And I want it to have cool things, and I want it to be a good game. But criticism is how we get there. Criticizing them for the things they do that are bad is to help them realize it and not keep making the same mistakes. And giving them credit for the good that they do is to praise them, to make them realize, hey, this is what we want, and this is what we like, and they'll keep going in that direction. They've been going in a better direction since release. And it's a good thing. Believe me, I was so hype. I had so much fun playing through the first beta, playing the second, third, and fourth, or however many there were when they made it public. I was on a 10-hour drive when I got the email that was like, hey, we're inviting you to the very first Halo Infinite beta. I was fucking ecstatic. And I'm still so happy I was able to partake in that, because it was an experience that was just amazing. And this game has that potential. Infection feels like it's in that right direction if they'll just fix some of the core basic issues with the game. But on a side note, so that's where we're going to wrap things up here. Let me know if you guys have any coatings that you prefer, or which ones you think are the best. Is it worth getting coatings? I know at some point they said they'll make it to where you can buy individual items from the shop, but I feel like until they do, some of them just aren't worth bothering with. The shiny orange coating is like $11, and it comes with the little flower effect and a bunch of like butterfly emblems or something. I don't care about that. Just give me the fucking orange coating for a couple bucks, and let's just part ways.